पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं वादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत। ओम शांति शांति शांति। सूत्र नंबर 34. First I chant, then you follow it. Tasya sadhanani gayanti acharya. Tasya sadhanani gayanti acharya. Tasya sadhanani gayanti acharya. In this sutra, there are 4 words. Tasya sadhanani gayanti and acharya. Tasya means its devotions. Sadhanani means gayanti sings, acharya the teachers. The meaning is the teachers have sung about means of devotion. In previous sutras, it has been stated by Narada ji, the devotion is without cause and effect. So devotion is not creation. Devotion cannot be created. But again, question can be asked, how to develop our devotion? How to develop, cultivate? This question is here. How to develop if you are devotee? Someone has devotion to love, to God, but this devotion is not progressing. In this state, Narada ji is giving here some sadhanani means. See, these sadhanani are like accessory, like device, equipment. Our body is equipped by God. There are some very, very excellent devices like our eye, our ear, tongue, sense organs, organs of the action, these all are devices, including the mind. Without eye, we cannot see. Without ear, no one can hear. But slowly, slowly, they becomes weak. Like our eye, when it becomes weak, we give support. We take glasses. Then we can read properly. So ability of the reading has an eye. Without eye, only glass cannot read. Any telescope, any microscope cannot see. Original equipment is needed. Original equipments are our sense organs. Then we can give support. If we have eye, then we can give support to the eye, like glasses. We have ears, we can give a device to the ear. Same, here Narada Ji is not giving direct means for bhakti. He is saying sadhanani. Sadhanani means like this. You are not hungry. You don't have hunger, appetite. And you want to be hungry. So what to do? Hunger is not there. How to hunger create? So hunger cannot be created. You can develop it. You can nurture it. Do some exercises, take some medicine, and then it may be happened. So here sadhanani means, first you have to have devotion. You have to have devotion, then you can develop it. You can nurture it. Like you have a seed. Then you can cultivate it. You can give it a proper soil, a proper water, fertilizer, sun rays, and then wait. Just wait. The seed will sprout automatically. You cannot take it out from the seed. Sprout will come. Here Narada Ji is saying, Acharya sadhanani gayanti. The Acharya sadhanani. They are giving some. Sadhanani means by which you can develop your emotion, your devotion, your love to divine. And the next word is, he's saying, don't worry. These means are very, very simple, very natural. Gayanti. Gayanti means singing. When you are in your comfort zone, then you can sing. Singing just in relaxation. No philosophy, no complication, just singing, relax. So acharyas are singing, it means they are very, very relaxed. This means everyone can achieve it. No condition. Like human being cannot be taught how to love. You cannot teach the fishes how to swim. The monkeys cannot be taught how to climb the tree. Climbing of the tree is their nature. Swimming in the water, the fish's natural quality. It cannot be given to them. Same, love is your natural quality. It is given by nature, by birth. It cannot be taught. There are some obstacles, some dust particles. Just remove them. So acharyas are singing. It is very, very natural, not difficult, very natural. Any human being can be achieve it. Acharya Gayanti. Gayanti means very natural, like you are breathing. You are not aware about your breathing system. The breathing comes and goes. You are not aware. It is by nature. So devotion is by nature. It is not matter of teaching. Devotion is by nature. If there is no devotion, if there is no love, it means you are not human beings. There must be devotion. Just Acharya, what does? They develop it. I remember a story. Once a man went to Acharya, a master, and he said, I want devotion. I want to be devotee of the God. So do something for me. The master said, do you have love for anything or anyone? He said, no, I am alone. I am alone. No family, no property, no position, role, no relation. So I don't have love for anyone, anything. Master said, it is very difficult to me. If you don't have love, how can I develop it? It is a very basic thing. So think, please. Don't be in a hurry and then think, do you have a love for anyone, anything? Then after some time he said, yes, okay, I remember now. I have a cow. Just a cow. And I love my cow. The master said, it's okay. That's great. If you love your cow, that person had cow. Today we have pets, dogs, cats, but that person had cow. So master said, it's okay, great. Love your cow. Just make some changes. These are, your cow is not just an animal. Your cow is a divine. Your cow is not animal. It is not creature. Your cow is a divine God, goddess. Through the cow, goddess or God is watching you, breathing with you, living with you, eating with you. So experience that the divine is in the cow. So cow is not an animal. He said, okay. And come back after some time. So after some time he came back. Now he transformed totally. He said, I found my God in my cow. So cow is not only cow, cow is divine. God, goddess. Now I can see, I can experience the God everywhere. I have found my God in my cow, and now I found my God everywhere. Narada is saying, so simple, so simple. Sadhanani gayanti acharyaha. Acharya means not only teacher. The real literally meaning is acharya means the teacher. But here acharya means the one who has experience. Who has experience of the divine. Not only teacher, but experiencer too. Acharya. So what Acharya does? Acharya does that he gives you hunger. The Acharya gives you appetite of God. Think, where is taste? In food or hunger? Same food, it's very tasty to you because you are hungry today. And tomorrow, the same food will not give you the same taste because you are not hungry. So what Acharya does, Narada is saying, he creates hunger in the sadhak, in the spiritual seekers. So, tasya sadhanani gayanti acharya, Narada ji is saying, tasya, the bhakti, the devotions, means are being sung by the acharyas. Now, next sutra, very beautiful sutra. Tattu vishayatyagat sangatyagacha. Tattu vishayatyagat sangatyagacha. Tattu vishayatyagat sangatyagacha. See, in this sutra, tat and tu, Vishatyagat, Sangatyagat and cha. These are the words. Tat means that, tu means now, Vishatyagat from abandonment of sensual objects, Sangatyagat from renunciation of attachment, cha and. See the meaning? Devotion to God is attained by abandoning all sensual pleasures and all attachment to sensual objects. Now Naradaji is giving here the means of the bhakti. He says, Vishaya Tyaga cha and Sanga Tyaga cha. Two means. First is renunciation of the object. Another is renunciation of the attachment. According to Naradaji, anyone is eligible to achieve the devotion. Very simple. Anyone is qualified. If there were some conditions, the devotee should have a palace, a property, name, fame, then there would have been some difficulties. If conditions were, you must be a rich man, intelligent, but there is no any condition. The condition, the means are Vishaya Tyagat. Collection is a problem. If it would have been said, you collect a palace, then you would be a devotee. Then I can say that how can I attend the devotion? I do not have palace, property. So collection is a problem. Renunciation is not. Renunciation is the easy. Anyone can do that. Vishaya Tyagat. See. When we travel towards divinity, when we start our journey towards the God, you have to take care. Are you untied with objects or not? Because we are tied with objects. We are tied with objects. There are unlimited objects. The objects we have and the objects we don't have, both objects are connected to us. Vishaya Tyaga. Naradaji says, Vishaya, the objects. First thing is you have to renounce the objects. Very difficult. There is no category, no division. Which object should be renounced, which not. No category. He said every object should be renounced. Every object. How one can do that? See, there are only two things, object and subject. You are subject. All other are objects, including your body, your mind, your sense organs, and everything. Only you are subject. So how can we renounce everything? And the scriptures do not talk about impossible target. Scriptures do not talk about impossible goal, which is not possible. Vishaya Tyagat means think. Just think. Upanishads are saying, Tyagena ekena amritatvam anashu tena tyaktena bhunjitha. Upanishads are continuously saying that tena tyaktena bhunjitha, whatever you have and whatever you don't have, just offer to the God. Everything, offer to the God. I remember a very beautiful story about a king Shivaji. Shivaji was a great king, and he was very religious devotee. His guru's name was Swami Ram Samarth. Very great saint. Once it happened, the Shivaji was residing in his palace and Guru was begging food in the streets. The same town, the Guru was begging food, give me food, give me food. And Shivaji was the king. When he came to know that my Guru is begging food in the streets, he rushed to the Guru and said, Guru Maharaj, you are my Guru. You are begging food in the streets. I am king. It seems no good to me. So please, I want to give something to you. He said, okay, give whatever you want. I am ready to take. I am begging. Give. So Shivaji wrote a letter, a paper, and he put this paper, the vessels of Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj had a vessel for a food. So Shivaji Maharaj put the paper in the vessel. The Guru opens the paper. There was written, I am giving my entire kingdom to you. I am giving my entire kingdom to you. You are the owner. Smiled. The saint smiled. Said, okay. This is good. I accepted. See the approach of the saint. He said, yes, I am agree. I accepted your offering. Now, this kingdom is mine. I am the king. You are my disciples. I am giving order to you. Just take care of my kingdom. I am the king. You are just caretaker. Nothing more. You are caretaker. So now, since now, you are just caretaker. I am the king. This is my property, my kingdom. And being my disciple, this is your duty. Maintain it properly. You are not king. So Shivaji accepted that. Guru Maharaj said again, remember, don't forget that. You are not king. I am the king. Honored I am. And you are my best disciple. So you are supposed to take best care of my kingdom. And Shivaji worshipped Same. Ena tyaktena bhunjitha means offer everything to God. Whatever you have, having something not a sin. If you are rich, you have property, health, wealth, this is not sin. This is not crime. This is God's gift. Enjoy it. But first offer to God, oh God, this is yours. I am just your servant. I am not the owner. Whatever you will give, I will accept. I will not deny. Just accept it because you are giving. I see you, not your offering. I see you. I have this, my palace, because you have given this to me. This palace is given by you. So I know you, not this palace. Maybe next time you give a hut also to me. I will not complain. I will not complain. Oh God, you have given me just a small hut. No. I would be happy. Vishatyagata means you are the owner of the objects. First, Vishay Tyagacha, Narada ji bolte hain. Narada ji is saying here, you are just offer to everything to God, then take as a prasad. Take as a prasad. Honor the God. Vishay Tyagacha. And another word is Sangat Tyagacha. Sangat Tyagacha means what? Sangat Tyagach. Sangha means attachment. Here, two types of objects. We have to understand two types of object. One is inert object, other is sentient objects. Like your family, your friends, parents, son, grandson, society, and everyone. Everyone, everything. Everyone, everything. We are more obsessed with the inert because inert does not hurt your ego. We are more obsessed towards animals than human beings because they do not hurt our ego. But human being anytime can hurt your ego. Anytime they can hurt. Sangatyagacha means Narada ji is saying here, how to live with your family, with your friends. Sangatyaga does not means you go to Himalaya, an isolated place. You live here. Live in the markets. Live in the crowd. Live in the family. But how to live and how to devote. Sangatyagacha. Whatever you have, just think they are divine. They are not yours, they are God. Divine. Your family, your son, your husband, your wife, not yours. God is with you. If you create this thought, then immediately attachment will disappear. and devotion will appear. Devotion will come out. Attachment will disappear. Sangat Tyaga. So Narad ji here said two means Sangat Tyag and Vishaya Tyaga. Now next one. Sutra number 36. Avyavrita bhajanat. Avyavrita bhajanat. Avyavrita bhajanat. Very small sutra. Third reason, third meaning, Narad ji is here giving Avyavrita bhajanat. Uninterrupted worship. Uninterrupted worship. Uninterrupted. Very beautiful. Few things we have to understood. Few things are very important here. Avyakrit bhajana. Avyakrit means continuously, without any gap. How is it possible? So we make some rules in our life. In the morning, I will take bath, go to our puja house, then lit the lamp, sit there, do some mala, some meditation, whatever. It will take 1 hour. Then I will come out. Everything I has been done. So everything is finished. Now I am free. In a spiritual level, whatever is required, I have done. Now I am free. Now I can do anything. So 1 hour I have done a spiritual life. I lived a spiritual life. And 23 hours I am living the worldly life. I am ready to do sin. I am ready to commit sins. So first thing is, Patanjali is saying here, Sarvabhaum. Sarvabhaum means everything, everywhere, you have to follow. Avyavrita bhajanat, like when we heat the water, when it reaches 100 degrees, it boils. It's a law. It's a rule. If you heat it, when it reaches 100 degrees, it boils. But it will take time. You put water into fire, and after some time, nothing is happening, and you take away the water from the fire. Next morning, you put again. After some time, you take away. Third day, years, but water is not boiling because you don't have patience. So continuously, heat the water, automatically it will boil. Same, your spiritual life and your worldly life should be one. They are not separate. Spiritual life and worldly life are one. You are one. You cannot change yourself so immediately. If you are in the temple, you are different, and you are come out, you are different. No. So how is it possible? Just think. You can say, if 24 hours, 7 days, I will do spirituality, what about this life? My family, my duties, my food, all other things. Narada is saying here, no, don't worry. I'm not saying that you sit in the temple 24 hours. I'm not saying that you go to Himalaya. I'm saying that as when you go to temple, you feel in the temple, you feel God here. In temple, you feel presence of the God. That is why you fold your hands in front of the God and you pray, because God is here. In temples, in sacred places, we feel some presence of the God. God is here. In presence of the God, we becomes very aware. We should not do that, we should not do that, this and that, because we are in the sacred place. We are in the front of the God. That is why many people are afraid going to the temple or sacred places. They are afraid. If you are in front of the God, you cannot commit the sin. Because you feel some presence of the God. Narada is saying, same feeling you experience everywhere. The all universe is nothing, just a temple of the God. The whole universe, the entire universe is the abode of the God. Don't think God is residing in the heaven. The entire universe is a palace of the God. Always 24, you are in the temple, in the presence of the God. God is watching you. Every time, every moment, God is watching you. I remember one very beautiful story. So I would like to share with you. Once there was a master. He had 2 disciples. They were living there. Many years went past. One day, for their taste, the master gave them fruits. He gave them fruits like apple and said, take it and go away and different directions and you eat it. But only one condition is there. You eat it when nobody is watching to you. If someone is watching you, then you don't eat. The only condition is very simple condition. You eat it, be careful. If anybody is not watching to you. One disciple went a sacred place, loneliness place. He saw here and there, nobody was there. He ate the apple and come back. He said, Guruji, I have eaten. And where I ate it, nobody was there. Guruji said, okay. After some time, The disciple, another disciple came back. He was crying, weeping. The Guruji said, "Why are you weeping? What has happened to you?" He said, "I went so many places to eat this apple, but I was not able to eat it. Because when I went, I saw there was I, and up far away there was sitting a bird who was watching me. Then I went another place, there was a cow. Another place there was a dog. Another place there was any other animals. And finally, I realized Guruji has said, nobody is watching. I am watching myself. And lastly, I realized that even God is also watching to me. How can I eat it? God is continuously watching me. Guruji said, you are my real disciple. This was my instruction. My message to you, God is watching to you. You are always with God. This thought you give your mind. Only this thought you give your mind, God is with you, God is watching to you. It is not necessary to do Rama, 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 Hare Ram, Hare Ram. It is not necessary. Do your duty. Enjoy your life. But see, remember, you are always in the temple. Just one thing, remember, you are always in front of the God. Then enjoy. Then live the life. All sins in your life will be disappeared. How can you commit sins in front of the God? Narada is saying here, Avyavrita bhajanat. Continuously remember God. For a single moment, this thought will not go away from your mind. Always think that I am in the God. This entire universe, the temple of the God. Always 24/7, I am the front of the God. So how can I commit some sin? God is watching. Apyavrita bhajanat. This is the bhajan, remembrance of the God. This type. If you are doing bhajan kirtan, do. But this thought in your mind will make much difference in your life. I am in the God. God is watching me. Abhyavrita bhajanat. Now next one. (37) Lokepi bhagavad guna Sravana kirtanat. Lokepi bhagavad guna Sravana kirtanat. Lokepi bhagavad guna Sravana kirtanat. Very beautiful sutra. Loke api. Loke api bhagavad gun Sravana kirtanat. The meaning is loke, in the society, api also, bhagavad gun Sravana kirtanat, from listening to and singing of the attributes of glory of the Lord. See the meaning. From listening to and singing of the attributes and glory of the Lord, even while engaged in the ordinary activity of life in the world. Narad ji here giving some more explanation about previous month sutra, previous aphorism. Is saying, Lokepi Bhagavad Guna Sravan Kirtanat. You are living your life in your house, your family, your business, your duties. No problem. Your devotion can be developed in your house. It is not condition you have to go in the Himalayas. It is not condition you hate your family, your job, your duties. No. Lokepi. Two lives. When you are sitting in the temple, you are doing your puja, your mantra, chanting, prayer. It is not local, it is not local. It is your spiritual life. You are doing mantra, you are doing chanting, doing abhishek. This life is, this time is a spiritual life. But when you are out from your temple, now your life is loka in this world. You are with your family, you are with your society, you are with your countrymen, with your duty. In this condition, Narada Ji is saying, you can develop your devotion while living with your society, living with your parents, your children. You can develop your devotion. How? Lokepi. Lokepi means in this worldly level. When you are not chanting mantra, you are not doing puja, you are in this worldly life. Bhagavad Guna Sravana Kirtanat, Narada Ji is saying, you can develop, you can increase your devotion by Sravan, listening, and Kirtanat, by singing the guna, the quality, glory of the gods. See, very important sutras are Narada Ji here giving. Sravan, listen about glory of the Lord. Listen. When you listen, slowly, this listening will pure your mind. This listening will pure your antakara, your intellect. Sravanam means your sense organs. Sravan represents all your sense organs. So first listen the glory of the God. Whatever, God did this, God did this, God. There are big literature. Then Kirtanat, then you chant. Whatever you say, it comes from out of your hearing. First you listen, then you say. If you are saying about God, it means you have heard about the God. If you say something unexpected, then people can ask, how did you know? Where did you hear it? So first thing is hearing. So Narada Ji says, Sravanam, first is listening, then Kirtanam. Kirtan, chanting. It does not mean you have to take a big orchestra, big music party. It is not profession. It is a devotion. It is a matter between you and the God. Like Meera. Meera is singing in the street. matter is between Meera and God. Kabir is singing. Chaitanya is singing. You also can sing, and God is listener. God will listen to you. This is a matter between you and the God. This is the kirtan, not for the words. If someone listens, it's their matter. But you are singing only for you and God. So Narada is saying, in this world, you hear the glory of the God and chant his names and glories. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Sankaracharyam Keshavam Vadarayanam Sutra Bhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Isharu Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshina Murtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayeta. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.